Was I was a little late on that one. Literally right before I got started, I got a notification on Discord from the Icarus survival game Discord. They have announced officially that there's a console port that has officially been announced for Icarus coming out in 2026. Icarus is a game that I've put probably close to 300 hours in, probably one of the most played games on my PC. So I'm pretty stoked for that. Unfortunately, well, it actually says right here on the PlayStation Store that online play is optional. So there might be an offline single. You might be, because you can play the game solo on PC. So there might be a way to actually still play this solo offline without having to have PlayStation Plus, which would be really, really cool because Icarus is a pretty decent survival game. When it comes to survival games, I feel like most survival games you kind of play when you played them all, but Icarus stood out for various reasons. Console edition does not support crossplay, but yes, you can play solo, it looks like, without PlayStation Plus. So that's good news. I'll definitely have to add that to my collection. Anyways, here we are back with part 2 of Resident Evil 0. And it's going to take me a minute to kind of remember exactly where I was and what I was doing. But real quick, before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to Petiti for the sub that came in while I was streaming Assassin's Creed Shadows Claws of Aoji DLC. I've been doing that. It's been on the Twitch channel, but I don't have my full setup when I do that because I kind of just do that during the week while there's various things going on in the house and just kind of whenever I get time. And the only reason I'm really doing that is because I did live stream the entire game when I first played through Assassin's Creed Shadows the first time. So I just for the sake of being able to upload it to YouTube without having to actually record it on my PC, I can directly export from my Twitch channel to my YouTube channel and at least save that footage that way. Because my PC's hard drive is getting kind of full. I'm going to have to get a new hard drive here relatively soon. But here we are, first playthrough of Resident Evil 0. I made it through the train, and we're into a mansion of some sort with Billy and Rebecca. I didn't really want to stop where I did, but it was getting past my time slot, and I had kind of hit a wall on where I was at. So we're going to try to pick up where we left off and remember where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do. But Grim, thanks for being here. It's nice to see you as always. Hopefully you got yourself a beverage. I got me a Mountain Day, of course. Can't have a stream here on the Suave Beardson Twitch channel without a 16-ounce tall boy Mountain Day. So we're going to open that up. Green nectar of the gods. Grim, how was that stunt driver game that you had played? Because that was an original Xbox game. So I need to go back. It's going to take me a while to get caught up on all your stuff, but I am interested to see that stunt driver game on the original Xbox, because that game I didn't even know existed until recently. So was it the game you thought you played when you bought Stuntman, or the game you thought Stuntman should have been?
Resident Evil.
We're gonna load this up and get started while Grim tells us about what was the actual name of that game. It was I just saw your post about it. It was it Chase Stunt Driver? Was that the name of it? Chase Hollywood Stunt Driver, something like that. Chase Hollywood Stunt Driver. Yeah. Interested, because Stuntman was one of those games we grew up on that was just... I played it to death, and I played Stuntman Ignition not that long ago, and that one was actually fairly decent. It was one I kind of wish I would have played back then. It wasn't terrible, actually. Okay. No, that's good to know. How was it playing on an Xbox? Is that the first Xbox game you've played? Alright, let's see here what we got. We got, oh yeah, we got... That's right, I did make it into the like, fire motif room. That's the key for that. And I got a different item, and I don't remember what it was. And then I died, I think. So I need to go back and do that again. And then Billy here has just weapons. So, did a few things different, not better, just different. Okay, let's see if we can remember where the fire motif room was. I believe it was on the second floor, just on the other side of this conference room. Only being able to stream this once a week is going to be interesting. I do need to find something to combine with this white statue. I'm going to guess it's another wing of some sort. So, it's going to take me a minute to remember controls, remember where I'm at, what I'm supposed to be doing, all that stuff. So I need to go this way. There's also various documents that I've picked up that I think had important information in them. So I'm going to have to remember what those were and what the information was when and if I need it. So that's going to be fun. It didn't ask me if I wanted to throw away the key, though. Do I still have it? I do. So I wonder if I'm going to need that again. Unless I use the facility key over here. I don't remember. So in Stuntman, you have to hit everything in a scene in one take. In Chase, it gives you a list of objectives, and you can knock them off the list during multiple takes. So as nice as that was, it felt like, well, you wouldn't want this scene to be perfect, but didn't hate it. There's other things, but then I'll be typing for quite some time. Yeah, you can fill me in on it later. Now, I mean, if I suppose depending on how you look at it, like, yeah, if you just knock off the list of objectives in multiple takes, like, yeah, then the scene wouldn't be perfect. But that's kind of the beauty of, you know, modern filmmaking, is you can cut things up. You can do multiple takes and cut it into one, you know, solid take. So I feel like that could work either way depending on how it's done. Oh, we got the lights turned on. That's what that does. No, I don't want to climb back on the table. Other than a little bit of Dead or Alive 3 when I first bought the console to test it would work. It's the first game you sat down to actually play. Okay. How was your experience with the Xbox? Well, Billy, let's have you... no, I want to give him the shotgun ammo. Oh, boy. Okay, only got 2 rounds left for this. I could probably get rid of the grenade launcher, but I don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to blast 2 shots and reload. So that clears out the shotgun ammo, and then that'll also let us pick up this handgun ammo right here. Now, the thing that sucks... Oh, and there's a paper here. Assistant Director's Diary, September 2nd. Useless bunch of trainees as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? Oh, okay. I did read this already, I think. Yeah, Will and Albert. He wants them to, like, pit them together in a rivalry. That's right. That's what it came with, so other than trying to remember what certain buttons were, it wasn't bad. Oh, yeah, you were telling me about the S controllers and how, you know, those were smaller than the old school, like, original controllers. So I want to, I suppose I could get rid of this hook gun that she has, because I haven't needed it yet. And so I guess if I need it, I'll know where it is. I just assumed I was going to need it because it was laying outside the train, and I haven't needed it yet. Iron needle. I don't know what I'm going to need the iron needle for, but I'm here, I might as well grab it. I don't think there was anything else in this room, so... And I don't remember coming across anything where I would need the iron needle. I think the only way that I haven't really explored yet is to the right side of the conference room. So let's head back that way, I guess. Not really sure. Like, obviously, I'm like, when you get to this point in some of these games like this, you kind of just keep exploring until you eventually find something and you go, aha. That's kind of where I'm at right now, because it's been a week. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty remembering, you know, where I've been, where I haven't been. I do remember beating the giant, like, centipede lobster thing, whatever the hell that was. I did do that. That's why I got the grenade launcher in my inventory still. But I've only been this way once. Okay, nothing here. And that just takes us back down the ladder. So I guess let's climb down and see where this takes us, because I don't remember where this went. Oh yeah, down here. Well. Oh, shit. Oh, that's where the knife is and the other shotgun. That's where I left those. I like that they don't disappear. Like, at least with the limited inventory space that I have, the weapons don't just disappear. I can drop them wherever I want, and they'll stay there. And even give me an indication on the map. So, like, the hook shot is the yellow blinking dot on the left, and the two weapons are the red blinking dots. So that helps a little bit. So if I need them back, then I can kind of get an idea of where I need to go. Now, this way I didn't go, but there's that thing. I think I did try to go that way with Billy. Yeah. Oh, but there's herbs back there too. All right. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. So it's to the point now where, like, I feel like I've overlooked something. She's almost out of ammo. Oh, there's another fire motif door right here. I've never noticed that one before. Don't seem to need this key anymore. Yes, I'll get rid of it. I didn't realize there was 2 doors that had the same look to it that needed that key. Now we're getting somewhere. Well, we got a bottle, but no gas. Ain't got no gas in it. Take lighter fluid. Can I make Molotovs with lighter fluid and empty bottles? Nope. Okay, so I don't know why I would need the lighter fluid. There's probably going to be a reason for it. It's a refrigerator. The door is broken. I mean, Billy does have a lighter, but I don't think I ever discovered what the purpose of it was, other than just being an item.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay, why did I need a key to come in here? For lighter fluid and some bottles. That's the only thing in here. Now I'm just even more confused. What do I need lighter fluid for? And I also have this microfilm. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Alright, well, I guess let's just walk around and see if we stumble on something. Here I'm thinking, oh, we're finally getting somewhere. Psych, big fella. Don't even waste your ammo, Billy. Alright, let's see, let's go. Let's go back up the stairs and go this way. That was where the giant centipede was. Let's go back this way, because I didn't really explore this all that much. I don't remember what was this way. I'm just, at this point, just retracing my steps to remember where things were at. Oh yeah, there was this door. I don't have a key for this door. I have no idea what this needle is supposed to be for that I picked up. But either way, I needed the facility key to get the needle and the lighter fluid. Over this way was another one of the night doors. And this... Now, there's... Out this way, there was like a lift or something with a box on it, but the only thing I could do was like climb the box. But, like, I feel like I need to figure out how to use that. Because then that would get me down there into the courtyard, and I haven't been down there yet. Wait. I was thinking maybe I needed to get them both on it just to weigh it down.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
I'm so confused right now.
This way.
Roger.
Like, why can't I just grab the box and move it? But there's also, like, no controls for this thing anywhere.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Now, there was... Yeah, that lift over there definitely goes down, and I think that's how I get over into this other area down here through the courtyard, but I gotta figure out how to... guess, control that thing. And the only thing I can think of is there was a lift that got me into that area, and that was... that was on the second floor, I do believe. Yeah. On the other side over here. I doubt those two controls are linked together. But at this point, I have no more ideas. Billy's lighter and lighter fluid. I did not. Okay. So yeah, that's what it was for. So I can use his lighter now, but I don't know what I would use it for. I mean, do I have to set the box on fire? Because if I do, that'd be pretty silly. Not a box. I wouldn't think it would have anything to do with the steam. Oh wait, what was this? Ink ribbon. Yeah, well, that was a waste. Okay, so I got the lighter fluid in that, like, kitchen room with the facility key. The facility key also gave me the needle. I don't see how those two things are related. Is it something stupid? Let me ask you that question. Is it something that you would even think about doing? Or is it something that you could eventually logically figure out? It's kind of dumb. All right. Then yeah, give me a hint, because I don't want to. It's already been a half hour and I've made very little progress. As much as I don't want to. I don't want to be here all night either. Use to open a door. Okay. I think I know which door. I just got to remember how to get back there. Yeah, using a lighter to open a door, that's not something that I would, you know, logically think would work. Okay, I think I remember where it's at now. I gotta go this way. I have a feeling this ain't the right door, but we're gonna try it anyways. Nope. Well, I guess we'll just start checking doors. Top part is engraved with the image of a clock. Ah, I bet you that's what I need the needle for. Kind of forgot that door even existed, because this kind of looks like a clock hand. No? Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's go this way. Right? Yeah. Sometimes my directions get a little backwards, because it's like I had to take my character to the right, but on the map it's to the left. And so it was through here. There's another locked door that I may have missed. There's probably some doors I haven't even really looked at. Ah. Yeah, I didn't even realize there was a door back here. And I bet you that's where Billy's lighter comes in handy, because this looks like, yeah, a candle. Now, because, see, the thing is, when I looked at the map, all of the red doors are locked, so I was primarily focused on the yellow doors because I know I could go through those. So I didn't think to really even check the red doors until I started getting some items. And so that particular door right there, I don't think I even paid attention to because it was red. And I had already been in this room and there wasn't really anything in there. So I just didn't pay attention to it. So I feel like had I noticed that door before and knew there was a candle there, once I got the lighter fluid, then I probably would have put it together. It's one of them things too where, oh shit. It's one of those things too where, like, you can tell that these games, I never really played a lot of these Resident Evil games, but I did play the Devil May Cry games, which were made by the same people. And well, for those of you that have been living under a rock for 20 years, the original Devil May Cry was originally being designed as a Resident Evil game, and then it and then it turned into what it was. So the original Devil May Cry has kind of the same feel to a lot of these, but there's a lot of shit that you have to examine sometimes, and there's not really an indication that you need to examine them. You know, there's no, like, button prompt that you can examine something. There's just random objects in the rooms that sometimes are important and you have no idea. So, what is this? Grenades. Yes. Give me those. Give me the grenades. Because I feel like this... No? I can't use the grenades in the grenade launcher. Really. Can't use this by itself. Really? Really? I can't just reload the grenade launcher? I have to, like, manually combine the two things? Are you... Okay. Alright. Okay, but again, what do I gain from this? So I was able to get... Oh. Alright. I was able to get in this room, but all that was in here was grenades? Like, there's got to be something else in here. And I have a feeling this... Uh-huh. Get out of the way. Good. Take the book of good. Sure. So all I got out of that was the book. How does this help me? Seems unusually heavy for a book of its thickness. Is there something in the book? Can I open? Really? So I can look at this book several different ways and nothing happens. But then if I look at the pages, I can open the book. And there's the angel wings. Okay. I swear, like, games from this era, especially these kinds, you just figure shit out by accident. It's either that or you are playing through it with the Prima official strategy guide. Like, I feel like that's sometimes the only way you're going to figure half of this stuff out is if you just have the guide with you. And, like, it's interesting going back to some of these older games because strategy games strategy guides don't really exist anymore. But two wings, not one. So will it still be off in terms of, wait, do I also need the Book of Bad? I hope not. Let me guess, I don't have any inventory space to pick the statue back up. Okay, so exchange that for that. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, but it doesn't look like there's a hole in the back for the... Okay, there is a small hole. So, I need to find the other wing. Son of a bitch. So now we're basically right back to where we started. But anyway, like I was saying, there's... I think you can still get them. You know, like the Prima official strategy guides and stuff, but it's something you would have to, like, specifically order. You know, they're not just... I mean, I've seen some in, you know, like your disc traders and your GameStops and, you know, things like that. But I remember, you know, like you'd go into Walmart and go to the game section, and there'd be strategy guides right there. Okay, so I still haven't been into the water motif room. I feel like the only logical thing now is... Wait, hold on. But anyways... I keep getting sidetracked. Because I remember back in the day having the strategy guides for GTA San Andreas. I don't know if we had that specific one or not. But I remember having the strategy guide for, like, Driver 2. I remember having the strategy guide for Hitman Blood Money. I still have that one. I've got a... I remember having a strategy guide back in the day for Metal Gear Solid 1. Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. I had all of those. You got the one for Skyrim. You know, so they were standard things that you would buy for games that were difficult to figure out. And now with, you know, YouTube and, you know, the internet, they've kind of died. They're not nearly what they used to be. They're not as prevalent as they used to be. And games are also, I feel like, designed in a way where you don't really need them. And games like these, strategy guides were almost a must-have. Do I have to examine it? Could this be some sort of decoration? There's a hole at the base. So now that I've examined it, can I use it on this door? So that iron needle Billy, shoulder tackle attack. I feel like that needle is a clock hand. So I'm guessing I need to find a clock somewhere to use it. This should be fun, I said. Yeah. Okay, that room just leads to the water motif door. I haven't found anywhere where I need the hook shot. Wait. This door over here. I haven't looked at that one in a while. Nah, give me a minute. So I've got a microfilm and I have this needle. So I need to figure out where I can use those. Let me go ahead and make a save so I don't have to do this all again. But I definitely feel like if this was a game that I had played when I was younger, like around the... Because this came out, I think, in like 2002, so I would have been like 10, 11, 12 when I had a GameCube. I feel like it would have been one of those games where I probably would have had the guide. Either that or I would have just sat here for days checking over the same things over and over and over again before I finally figured something out. Okay, that has also has a clock on it, but it looks like it has both hands already. Insert this film into a projector to view its contents. Now, there is, I think, a projector in the conference room, right? Don't waste your ammo, Billy. But that said something about a service disc, I think. So I don't think that's going to help me at all. Please insert system disk. I haven't found a projector anywhere. Unless I've walked right by it. You know what, Grim? At this point, yeah, sure. I'll take another one because obviously I know that I feel like I've probably gone by a projector at some point, and this obviously has to go somewhere. But where, I don't know. The room where I sent Rebecca up a lift. Yeah. Okay, so I'll head there. That was actually right through here. Yeah. And that was where I got the book of... Yeah, that was where the candle door was, where I got the book of good. Was, in here. I bet there's probably a projector in this room, isn't there? Or... no, computer... maybe... oh, wait. Yeah, over here. Is there something I missed in here? Or are you talking about the room above me, where the lift goes? Okay. Oh shit, how do I get back there? Okay, I remember. Gotta take the long way around. No, one of the last times I went in there, it said, once the lift got to the top, it broke. So the room with the lift was... through here. You know, I didn't even realize... Oh, see, I was looking over here at this thing. And then it shows the clock. I didn't even realize there was a clock there. Okay, now, let me go back to my files. Because I feel like there was... I remember there was some files that I picked up. $8:15. Okay, that door unlocked. And that door unlocked. Fantastic. Now, my next question is... Did that make the... Because this is obviously machinery. Does the lift out here work now? Possibly. No. Didn't think it would. Yeah, I feel like that would have been another thing where I would have eventually ran around enough times and looked at every minute detail out of frustration and eventually either just pressed X in that general area and then found out there was a clock there, or I would have ran by it and go, oh, hey, there's a clock there. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have been something that I would have... Because I've walked through that room several times and never realized there was a clock there. Alright, well, I'm closest to this one, so let's check that out. A verse of poetry. The moon bows to the earth. The earth swears loyalty to the sun. And the great law of the sun governs all things. This itself is the keystone, the pointer to glory. All our hands cannot open the door to heaven. Sweet. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Sweet. Lit. I was button mashing to get the zombie off me, and I switched to Billy, and then he got eaten, and I had no ammo to help him.
0.
Okay. Well, let's go find the clock again. And that was this way, if I remember correctly. No, the other way. You know what? Since I know that room has a bunch of people in it and we don't have a ton of ammo, I'm gonna go back down and get the knife. That way at least Billy has something. And that was this way. Yeah, finally making a little bit of progress an hour in. God damn. Well, he's still got 13 rounds for now. And you said there was like 6 acts in this game? I feel like this is going to take a while. Right. Yeah, that's always the struggle with these is just figuring out what to do. Okay, well, in that one, all we got was a verse of poetry, and I saw microfilm B was in there. So I should probably do that because I feel like in the other room might be where a projector is. So I don't want to go to the other one first. But there's like 4 zombies in this room. Hopefully I can at least make it through this section of the game. I still feel like I've got a ways to go before I get actually through this section.
I am invincible!
Alright, so we got microfilm B. Thanks, Billy! We got our verse of poetry. Shotgun rounds for Billy. Does he have space for him? No, he does not. Well, he will. Actually, you have an open space, so give you the knife. You can take these. And then give Billy his knife back. Well, it looks like the only thing in here go through all of that just to get a microfilm out of that room. It's like, I swear, when they designed this game, they're like, all right, we're going to have this big mansion-style house, and there's going to be a shit ton of locked doors, and you're going to have to find all this shit just to open this door to get one item that'll help you down the line, that'll open another door, and that'll open another door, and that'll open another door. It's like this. Honestly, you know what this is? There's our projector. Okay, we're both out of handgun ammo, so that's cool. I can't equip the knife now? Oh, is it because he's about to get shot? Oh, he's gonna die again, ain't he? Whew. He's about to die, though. Alright, well, here's, as suspected, here's our projector, and we've got 2 microfilms, so what's this going to do for me? Okay. It's a picture of a room somewhere. So I'm going to guess now I need to insert microfilm B, and it's going to show me 2 images at once. Okay, yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. There's something written on top of the picture of the seats. And there's our service disc. Yep. Okay, so this is actually going to put it in my files. Capcom Resident Evil 0 developers, thank you for this. Because I was honestly expecting, if I didn't remember this, that this was somehow going to be important and I'd have to run all the way back to this room to see it. So the fact that this is likely going to be... Yeah, it added the microfilm image to my files. Thank you. Now, let's see if we can get out of here, past this other thing that's going to pop up. Because there's always one of those, like, Michael Jordan arm zombies that pops up through here when you come through this hallway. Neutral review on Steam. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the conference room. But honestly, you know what this reminds me of? This whole section of this game is like giving me escape room vibes, where you just have clues to figure things out. I always forget that you have to go in the inventory and press use on the items. They don't just automatically use them when relevant. Please input code. Passcode 0A. There's no input device nearby. Zero A. And A was second row from the back, first by the aisleway. So that would be this one. Really?
I'll go.
Okay.
Yes! Both of them opened. Fantastic. Saw something in it. There's 3 of them. I didn't know there was a third one. Cool. Saw something in a video about a few other games that look a lot like these. So if you're digging these games, look into Tormented Souls. There's 2 of them, and it looks like you can pick up each one for about $20 on PS5. Nice. Okay, well now we've opened the Knight doors. That's 3 more doors. And the first one was this way.
Let's go.
Okay.
At least I thought there was one this way. Oh, you know what? There was one right in the conference room. Hey, there. It's like a similar vibe, even with the inventory slots. You know what? That's a hell of an idea. Thanks for that reminder. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. So, some of these, I guess, puzzles or whatever have been kind of frustrating a little bit today. But it doesn't help that I had to go a whole week, you know, between sessions. That doesn't help remember things. But I do enjoy having to actually think, you know, when it comes to some of these games. Like, there's... Like, I've heard a lot of complaints about, you know, some modern games where they hold your hand too much or whatever, and these don't do that. And so it is a little bit refreshing, you know, to have a game that doesn't really hold your hand and actually requires you to think and solve things. I do kind of miss that about some games now. You know, because I feel like even if this game still had the same, you know, style and everything, the same look and camera angles, there would just be, like, objective points. You know what I mean? And it... Like, this is still a fairly linear game. It's not open world. Are these blue herbs? They are. What do the blue herbs do? Can be used to cure poison. Oh, we're going to have to deal with poison soon. Yippee. First aid spray. Billy needs that. First investigation unit notes. We are searching the facilities and it looks like a lot of the chemicals survived. Fortunately, the storage tanks are still all full. We have just started and there is still a lot we don't know, but it appears that the chemicals can be mixed to produce new substances. The chemicals are scattered all about, not because of the accident, more a result of plain mismanagement. When we reopen the facilities, we will have to develop a system for dealing with these chemicals. Something is scrawled on the back of the note. Red plus blue equals sulfuric acid. Green plus red equals stripping agent. Why do I feel like that's going to be important? Alright, I think that's all that was in here was the blue herbs and the notes. But I didn't really expect a whole lot different than the experience that I'm getting right now, because I did play Code Veronica X, and that game has a very similar feel to this one, but they were developed and released right around the same time. Napalm grenades. All right. Ink ribbon. It's a chessboard. The game appears to have ended in checkmate. Okay. Aha! I had a feeling once I saw the big chess pieces and went back and looked at the chessboard that I was going to have to make these match. Otherwise, it wouldn't have zoomed in on the chessboard the way it did on the desk. So here's the Book of Bad. I cannot carry this item right now. Of course not. Well, I don't want to do this because I can't do that. Oh, I don't want to leave these napalm grenades behind. Okay, you know what, though? We'll do that. There, that gives Rebecca an open slot. If I would have touched anything else, poison gas. Wait, there's something more here. Marcus' diary. What do you mean if I touched anything else, I would have gotten poison gas? Then we finally did it. The new virus. We've called it the progenitor. The progenitor. I want to carry it back and start detailed investigations immediately. March 23rd. Spencer says that he's going to start a company. Well, I don't care as long as I can continue my research into progenitor. He can do what he likes. August 19th. Spencer keeps asking me to be the director of this new training facility. Maybe it's because of the business, but he's becoming intolerably pushy. But maybe I can turn this into my advantage. I need a special facility to properly explore all this virus secrets. A place where no one will get in the way. November 30th. Damn that Spencer. He came to complain to me again today. He thinks of progenitor as nothing more than a money-spinning tool. Fool. But if his influence continues to grow, it can only be bad for my research. If I'm to properly develop progenitor, I must strengthen my own position too. September 19th. At last, I've discovered a way to build a new virus type with progenitor as a base. Mixing it with leech DNA was the breakthrough I needed. I will call this new virus T for Tyrant. October 23rd. It's no good. I can't hope for real progress experimenting on mere rodents. Only humans can be a proper mammalian subject for the experiments, otherwise I'll never make any real progress. November 15th. Someone seems to suspect something about my experiments, but perhaps it's just my imagination. Well, if anyone does get too close, they may find themselves unexpectedly assisting in my research. At last they are ready, my wonderful leeches. Those of low intelligence, they will never have the privilege of tasting this sense of joy and satisfaction. Now, finally, I can move against Spencer. Soon I will control everything. The devices I set to protect my work have been disturbed. It appears someone came looking for T and the leeches. Fool. No doubt the work of Spencer's group. Today I again found evidence of tampering around the entrance to the labs. If this is what they're after, I must find a suitable way to deal with them. Perhaps I should have William and Albert smoke out the pests. Those two are the only ones I trust, apart from my beloved leeches, of course. But Spencer, it wouldn't end there, would it? I will announce T at the next director's meeting and collect my just rewards. Instead of the White King, if you would have moved any other pieces, the room would have filled with poison gas. Damn. Well, I guess I read that right then, didn't I? Okay, so I got the Book of Evil. There's the other wing. So we can finally solve that puzzle now. Unless it's still going to be off and their weights aren't going to match. have inventory space, do I? I do not. Must be hiding something real bad if you have to make a puzzle this elaborate with this many pieces scattered about to hide it. Yes. I'm going to leave that poison plant there because I have one. And I feel like those poison plants were only there if you needed them. Now, I don't know where this is going to go. And there's other doors, so I don't feel like this is an exit yet. But I guess let's find out what's down here. Oh, hell no. Well, there's another locked door. Not gonna do anything here, Billy? Correctional Institute inmates list. Matthews K, deceased. Midge D, deceased. Keith W, preserved as a specimen. Savage C, transported to research facilities. Royce, transported. Davids, preserved. Clark, transported. Ellens, transported. Terrence, deceased. Kate, transported. Deceased, transported. Transported individuals will be deleted from the records. Okay. Ah, yes. Well, that didn't do much, did it? Another typewriter and an ink ribbon. But I just did make a save not that long ago, so... I am now in Act 3. So is this... Am I leaving the house? Because I don't really... Like, there's other things in the house. There was two other doors that opened. Like a whole wing I haven't been in yet.
I'm almost there.
Well, I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
That looks like a fun time. I have a feeling those rooms wouldn't exist for no reason, so I'm assuming I'm not done here. Okay, so I'm going to guess I need to figure out which these all need to be in, up or down, in order to get it to that area right about 60. Okay, let's go up on this one, down on that one, down on that one, up on that one, up on that one. Nope. Okay, let's go up, down, up, down, up. No, that one ain't gonna work either. We'll go up, up, down, up, and up. Yeah! Oh, cool. I forgot about that. So we open that now. Just... Okay, hold on.
You are wasting your time. I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing. And I am very territorial.
Oh, cool. Killer monkeys. Great. I've got like 6... Never mind.
It just doesn't make sense. Do you honestly believe this to be the real identity of that crazy young man? Impossible. But if somehow it is true, then Umbrella will be finished.
If the old conspiracy against Dr. Marcus is revealed, Mr. Spencer's career will be over. Not to mention ours, too. So, the time has come at last.
What are you going to do?
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
You can't be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete the more powerful G-virus.
Do as you wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion. Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
Uh-oh.
Fine. In the meantime, something must be done about that madman. As I recall, URC is equipped with a self-destruct device in the basement. I'll find it, set it off, and annihilate the place to nothing more than a mass of rubble.
I can't. Hold on. Oh.
Billy! Well, I've got a killer monkey to deal with in this room, so we're gonna just pull out the big gains. And we ain't gonna fuck around. We're just gonna use grenades. Oh, there's one already there. Cool. Oh, boy. Okay, so in this room, I've got shotgun ammo, a shit ton of handgun ammo. There's no bottles, but there's gas. Now, I don't want to leave my napalm grenades behind. Oh, boy. Well, as much as I don't want to do this, it's either carry 3 grenades or 6 napalm grenades. And how am I supposed to do that? What, am I supposed to have the hook shot or something? Otherwise, I don't know why this dude can't just reach down and grab her. But if she had the hook shot, it'd be in her inventory. Wait. Okay. I know what I gotta do now. This is really dumb. I need to go to where the steam was, because there's a staircase there that'll get me down underneath her so he can probably catch her rather than just reach down and pull her up. Dead ski. Got a trophy! Yeah, because if that's the case, I would have just bypassed this room altogether and saved all of the ammo that I wasted. Because there wasn't really anything in that room that I got other than the ammo. But then I wasted the grenades trying to deal with the monkeys. The trophy makes up for it, so it's cool. That's right. You know. Yeah, I wouldn't have got the trophy. We'll leave the other one there for now. Oh, son of a bitch!
Resident Evil 0.
Got a trophy before death, though. Yeah, but yeah, I saved it before I even went down in that hall, so I got to do all of that again. Okay. Well, going into the room where Rebecca is pointless. And a waste of ammo. What are you, out of ammo, Billy? Yeah. Killer monkeys. Killer infected monkeys, though. Why? Oh, and he's poisoned. Okay, well, we'll use that then, and now he's fine. And Rebecca, she can use this one. Okay, now I'm trying to remember what this was. It was up. Up. Down, down, up, I think. No. I think it was up. Up. Down, down, up. No. It was up, down, down, up, up, I think. Nope. Up, up, down, up, up. Remember that for next time, if there ever is a next time.
It
Yeah, I ain't dealing with you, big fella. I am going to go in here for some of this ammo, though. As long as I don't go into the next room, I won't have to deal with the monkeys in there. handgun ammo full? It is. Well, as much as I don't want to leave handgun ammo behind, I want to keep these grenades. I can always come back for that handgun ammo. Now I've got 12 grenades, 7 shotgun ammo, and 15 handgun rounds. That should be enough to deal with some killer monkeys. Oh, and I don't have room for any of those. There's like 4 monkeys or something like that in this room. It's ridiculous. Seriously, 2 grenades? Well, you know what? As long as they don't respawn, I'm going to go back and get one of these herbs now. And actually, I can just carry the second one. Oh, cool. They don't respawn. Handgun ammo. This is not going where I thought it was going to go. Wait. I wasn't supposed to go this way yet. I think I went too far. I missed the door. Yeah. Completely walked right past the door.
Rebecca! Hang on.
I was kind of expecting
I'll
him
pull
to be
you up.
underneath, but all right. I see. So she fell through the floor and then almost
Don't
fell
mention
through
it.
another floor.
Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Cohen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him, over.
Rebecca,
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career. Oh well, I probably won't live long enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
it was around this time last year. Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. But the hideout was far away from our entry point. Some died from the heat.
Weird time for a
Others were
backstory.
killed by the enemy. In the end, only 4 of us survived. Only, there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Get rid of them! Kill them all!
Please, sir! Ceasefire immediately!
Shut up! Do it!
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got 2 choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up. Feel like he was the guy that was trying to get him to stop, though. Okay. Well, we made it through that. Now, where does this go? Before I head deeper into this basement. There's a staircase. Is it here? Yeah. Oh, that goes back up there. Okay. You know, the one thing that would be kind of helpful on this map is if they actually showed you, like, which door you came in. That would be kind of nice. But there is this door here. 6 souls imprisoned within the chains of death. Rekindle the flames of life from the spirits of the weak. My sharp wits allow me to bring down even the greatest horned beast. So I guess no amount of cunning can match the speed of my supple limbs. So I guess I gotta find a bunch of different things to put in here to open that door, so that's lit. We'll worry about that in a bit. Alright, now what do we got in here? Just water? Oh, shit. Locker key. Sure, we'll take that. Probably need it at some point. This thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There's a control panel. Press a button. Oh boy howdy, this looks like fun. Pick up the ammo, Billy. Alright, well, I'm going to assume I need to leave somebody here. Magnum cartridges. Neat.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
What are those? Acid grenades. Well, I've got 4 napalm grenades left, so we'll leave those there. Actually, no. No, we'll leave the handgun ammo. Because these will probably be more beneficial than handgun ammo. Oh, wonderful. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh, and here's my water motif key. I was wondering when I was going to get that. Alright, so... yeah, it looks like there's no way for me to get back up besides to go all the way through this basement. Ay, ay, ay. There's still something in the control room.
Let's go!
Okay.
All that I know that's left is this Magnum ammo here. And I don't have a 44 Magnum. Oh, good call. Thank you. I forgot I picked up the locker key. Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to go ahead and guess I don't know what that combination is yet. Yeah, thanks for that, because otherwise, that's another one of them things where I probably wouldn't have... Because that just looks like, you know, a scenery piece. I wouldn't think that I need to look in that for anything, you know? So yeah, very helpful. Thank you. Okay, Billy, I don't want you using any of this, any of those acid grenades when we don't need to, so... I bet you he's poisoned now. Yeah. Alright, now I gotta remember where the water motif door was. That was... over that way. Now, I don't know if I should go up here to the 3rd floor and see what's behind that door either, because I might need that too. But then again, I might need what's behind the water motif door behind the other door. How many ink ribbons do I have left? I think I still had like 5 ink ribbons. 9. I got 9 ink ribbons. Yeah, we're making a save. I'm getting so tired of this house, dude. I don't know what that noise was, and I kind of don't want to figure it out. Good thing I made that save. I hate those things. I need to just run past that thing.
0.
Every time I fight one of those things, it ends up in a death almost. So I think I'm just gonna run past it. Or try to anyways. So we've immediately got a door right next to us, plus 2 other doors. So I guess let's just see what's in the broadcast room. Oh, cool. Another one of those. Alright, you know what, Billy? Acid grenade this sumbitch. Vice handle. Sure. Bro.
Resident Evil 0.
Those things are unnecessarily hard, like, to kill. Like, they're bullet sponges, and it's stupid. I don't even know if I'm going to need that. Well, I know I'm going to need the vice handle, but like where and why do I need it? And she's got no spots. Well, I'll have one after I use the key, and he'll have one. Okay, we're going to try something here. Now that I know what I'm looking for in here. Hopefully there was nothing else important in there. Because we got another one of those things right here. And who knows what's behind this door. Piano bar with nothing in the room. Got a trophy. What's Billy got to play? Oh, neat. I was just gonna leave, but apparently Billy knew what to play to open a secret door. Cool. Magnum cartridges for a gun I don't have. And a battery. There's also a bottle there.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Okay, well, I guess you take the battery. Do I have space for the battery? Of course not. I'm just going to see if I can have her take the battery and him just, like, play the piano again to reopen the door. I kind of doubt it, but there's got to be a way to get this battery out of here, right? Yep. Okay. Well, we got a battery and a vice handle for something.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
Well, let's see what's behind this door. So many doors. Hey, Billy. Do something. Okay, well, we've got a vice here with no handle. Who has the handle? Billy has the handle. All right. Obedience was one of the things that one of the dudes was talking about in one of the memos that I got. Don't know what I need that for, but there it is. More shotgun ammo. I hate how I can't pick up ammo when my inventory is full, but I can do this, and it never goes in my inventory. Okay, so now we have... We go through this door. And then through this door. First aid spray. Who needs it? Rebecca needs it. And I guess we'll just give this to Billy now. So he's back to full health, even though I'd rather not use that. Okay, he's got the case, she's got the battery and the tablet. There's got to be something important in here, right? I guess not. I guess there's nothing important in this room. Well, I guess. There's only one other door that's been unlocked recently that I haven't been in. I think. Nope, there is another one. I think there's another one of the night doors on the first floor. But I also have no inventory space left. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a save. Think I can free up one spot if I want to know something. Oh, the code for the... You talking about the code for the briefcase? Or the tablet? Because I think the tablet... I think I know where the tablet's supposed to go. Briefcase. Well, I'm assuming whatever's in the briefcase is going to also take up an inventory slot. I bet you that... Yeah, there's where the battery goes. But why would I... Okay, but the lift is going to come down with a box on it. And I'm guessing I can push the box somewhere. But why? And for who? For what? Like, I feel like this wasn't necessary, and all this is going to do is give me maybe a faster way to get up to this top floor. I feel like the box is just in the way. Unless... Well, now I can't... Okay, yeah, I can get down. That seemed, honestly, kind of pointless. Because, yeah, the lift will just take me up to there on the third floor. So, yeah, that's just... All that is just a faster way to get back to the third floor. With one person. I can't get them both up there is the problem. I don't see anything else out here that would be important in any way. Maybe I'm overthinking it or not thinking enough about it. Okay, well, I got rid of the battery, so I guess we'll pick this back up. No. know what? Screw this. Not gonna waste all my ammo on a couple bugs. That door's locked. Okay, okay, there's where one tablet goes. So now I need 2 more tablets. You notice the number's 385 written on the corner. I don't see 385 written on the corner anywhere, but you know what? We'll take it. 3, 8, 5. Well, that was simple enough. And what the hell is that? Handgun parts. A set of various parts consisting of a scope and a scope mount. Equipping these on a handgun will greatly increase the handgun's firing precision. Neat. Cool. Not really something I needed, but neat. We're going to give that to Rebecca instead, so she's got a better handgun, because he's got the most firepower. So we're going to have them trade guns. Well, I've clearly missed something somewhere, because I've been now in every room of this fucking training facility, this house. And I've only got 1 tablet. There's also the facility basement, and there's 1 door down there that's still locked. And I don't have any idea how I would go about opening that door. And yeah, I don't have I don't have any more stuff left. I've used all the things. I don't even remember where I found the tablet. Actually, I found that in the facility basement. I think. Yeah, there's literally only 2 locked doors left. That one and the one in the basement. Other than that, I've been everywhere. I have no more keys. I have no more items. I mean, I did kind of blow through the rooms back here by the water motif, but one was just for the battery. One, oh, yeah, okay, that's where I got the one tablet was back in there because there was the Vice that had it. But I have no idea where I'm supposed to get the other 2. Not a fucking clue. Wait. Oh no, that's just the bathroom. I was say there's one room I haven't been in on the first floor, but that's just the bathroom, and the only thing in there was like stuff to make Molotovs and another pain in the ass creature thing. Yeah, I could use one right now. There wasn't anything important in that room, so actually has something to do with the lift box. Alright. That was the only other thing I was thinking it could possibly be, but I don't know what I would even do with that. Oh, now it's moved. Well, That probably wasn't what I was supposed to do. See if I leave the room and come back if the box position resets. Wait. I see something on top there. Push the box. Another tablet. The discipline tablet. Now, the next question would be, where in the fuck am I supposed to find the other tablet? Because I've been in every room, and I feel like solved every puzzle. At this point, I have no ideas, and I'm approaching the 3-hour mark, so yeah, that would probably be beneficial. I would say is it somewhere I've already been, but I've been everywhere. Rebecca's like also a step from death. In the basement with the animal statues in the center. I was just assuming I would find more things that I had to put like on their pedestals or whatever. Sweet.
Resident Evil 0.
So, yeah, she is literally one step from death. That's fantastic. Okay, Billy has an open space. So
You stay here.
Yeah.
Billy's just going to go on his own.
Let's
Actually,
regroup.
You know
Okay.
What? You know what? She can come with, because I might need her for something. But before I go in that room, I'll just have Billy deal with it.
Let's split up.
Okay.
You stay there. Now you can join him. Sweet. Another one. Wait, how do I even get... I'm going the wrong way to begin with. So you know what? This was a waste of time and ammo. So we're just going to go back to the main menu and reload the save.
0.
Because this just took me to the wrong section of the basement. Entirely. I forgot there's 2 different entrances to the basement. And they both lead to different sections. I don't need to go down that main staircase again, period. Yeah, it's in this room right here. wait. Hold on. As soon as I read rekindle the flames, I'm like, oh, is it that simple? Rekindle the flames from the spirits of the weak. The strong prey upon the weaker, the law of the jungle. So I'm guessing only certain ones need to be lit up. Six souls imprisoned within the chains of death, rekindle the flames of life from the spirits of the weak. Okay, so this one says, sharp wits allow me to bring down even the greatest horned beast. So I would assume that's this one. Stand tall on earth with horns proudly displayed. It doesn't prey on anything, so it's got to be this one. Dance freely through the air, capturing a legless prey. So that would be the snake. Creep upon my victims in legless silence and conquer even the mightiest of kings with my poison. So that would be this guy. He says, I am the king of all I survey. No creature can escape my grasp. This one says, allows me to bring down the greatest horn beast. No amount of cunning can match the speed of my supple limbs. So and this one isn't conquering anything either. So is it this one? No? Do these have to be lit in a certain order? Six souls imprisoned within the chains of death. Rekindle the flames of life from the spirits of the weak. Is it all of them or specific ones? All of them. Okay. You know what? Since I'm at my 3-hour mark and I was kind of hoping to just get this other tablet and be done for the day. I feel like this is where a strategy guide would really help. It's either that or I would just sit here and try every combination until I get it right. Because I feel like once I get an idea, it's not correct. So, if you wouldn't mind here, Grim, give me a hand with this. I mean, the order looks like the order isn't obvious. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm now past my 3-hour mark, I would. If this was at the beginning of a stream or if I was playing this off stream, I would sit and try to figure this out. But I don't want to be here for another hour trying to do so. Deer, wolf, stallion, cougar, serpent, eagle. Thank you. Does it specify how you're supposed to figure this order out, or is it just being smart enough to analyze the clues and not being an idiot? It's like it's supposed to represent a pecking order. Weakest to strongest, hence rekindle the flames of the weak, but again, not exactly obvious. So, yeah, I guess See, but even then, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because, like, I don't see a horse as, like, a dominant animal. So I figured the horse would be one of the first ones to go. The deer, I can totally see that. A wolf taking out a deer, yes. But a stallion taking out a wolf, no, I don't see that happening. Cougar taking out stallion, yes. Serpent taking out cougar, yes. Eagle taking out serpent, yes. That I can see, but I never would have put the stallion in that order. You know, to me it would have been like, I feel like deer and stallion would have been like kind of in the same thing. Like a wolf could take down either one of them, or, you know, the wolf would take the deer, the cougar would take the stallion. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that's what it is. It's not that the stallion would take the wolf, it's that the wolf takes the deer, the cougar takes the stallion, the eagle takes the serpent. So, but even then, that doesn't make sense that you would have to light all of them. At that point, it seems like it would just be deer, stallion, serpent. You know what I'm saying? But wolf kill deer, cougar kill stallion, eagle kill serpent. That's the only way that makes any sense. But you still have to light all of them, which is the part I don't quite get. Well, let's see what's behind door number 1. Bottle. There's my other tablet in the fireplace. Now, what do we got this way? Do I want to know? Do I need to know? Am I going to regret this? Okay, since Rebecca's still a step from death, she's going to wait outside.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Management's trainee's diary. What is that director Marcus? What is it that director Marcus is researching all the time? All what's with his weird interest in leeches. Interest seems more like love at times. Rumor has it there's something dangerous about those leeches. Is it true that when Dennis just touched one, he got ill with a fever? Again today, there were those horrible moans beyond that door. Let sleeping dogs. No way I'll go near them. No way I'll go near them. Even if the director ordered me, I don't want to end up like Dennis. That poor bastard, scratching and scratching, makes me itch just watching him. Must maybe go if can, but who? Dennis gone, I go hungry. Help, Mom. Sounds like he went nuts. Okay, it looks like there's nothing important here. Now, here's going to be the fun part.
This way.
Okay.
Is Rebecca is so close to death. Now, I mean, I suppose I could just leave her in the lobby. But I need to go back up to where the telescope is, and there were those bugs in the room. I mean, I suppose I could take Billy in there clear them out, but I kind of don't want to use the ammo. Plus, 4 bugs is kind of a pain to deal with, but I don't think she's going to get through that room without dying. Suppose I could just give both tablets to Billy. Alright, let's see if I can take these things out. I've got a couple more acid grenades, I suppose I can use if I need to.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Haha, they can't get over here by the stairs.
This way.
Okay.
Yeah. Take that, Mr. The Game. There's no way Rebecca would have got through there without dying. No way in hell. Sweet. Training facility complete. Got a trophy. Oh boy. She's still one step from death and no typewriter in sight.
Let's split up.
Okay.
You stay there then. And all of these doors are locked. Cool. That one's not. Oh, so one of us is going to have to stand here while the other one opens the door. Run or they gonna kill you. Just hopefully there's nothing that's gonna kill me on the other side of this door. Now, can Billy get in here now? Fantastic. Okay, well, then I guess here's what's going to happen. She is so close to dying. That you're going to come stand over here. Why can I not give him 2? It's either 0, 3, 4, or 1. Fine, give him 1. Alright, there's a typewriter in here. So we've got an ink ribbon, typewriter, we've got shotgun ammo, and napalm grenades. But I gave Rebecca the shotgun. Well, for now, we're just going to record our data here. And I'm actually going to put this in slot 2. With how low her health is, I'm getting worried that I've backed myself into a corner. Because if I have to have her go into any sort of situation where she could die before I find any herbs or anything, this may make progressing extremely difficult. So I put that in a second slot just in case. But I'm going to have to call it here for the night. Unfortunately, this does seem like a good place to stop because we finally made it through the house. Unfortunately, they're split up right now. She's a step from death, and it looks like those 2 doors are locked. So I'm not really 100% sure where I'm supposed to go from here, but we're not in the middle of something. So we'll continue off next weekend. Grim, based off of what you've seen since you've helped me out so much in this particular playthrough today, where do you think I'm at? Half? Because I think I remember you saying there was 6 acts in this game, and you said once I rescued Rebecca and dealt with the killer monkeys, I was in Act 3. So you say I'm half, maybe a little farther than half. I was trying to get an idea if maybe I could finish this up next weekend. Not 100% sure yet. But depending on how the week goes, because I'm the only day that I feel like I'm gonna have definitively is Sundays. But what I might try to do is something on Friday. I still have 3 acts to go, okay? Because Friday, I have the day off of work. It's Halloween, and we're going to be taking the kids out. But Mrs. Suave still has to work Friday. My kids still have school Friday. So I've got the entire morning wide open. And I also might have some time Friday night. So I may try to fit another stream of this in on Friday. And then that will get me, hopefully, far enough to where I could finish this up next weekend. I also have Monday off next week. I might be able to fit something in there too. I don't know yet. I do also have a Tuesday off in November coming up. So I may be able to fit something in that Monday night. I'm going to try to capitalize on some of the free time I have coming up. But before I completely call this for the night, Grim, I did see on Tuesday night you have a Sega Genesis game coming up. It was Jungle Strike on the Sega Genesis. And then what do you have coming up after that? Are you still on Wednesdays and Thursdays, or was that just to get through The Last of Us? Because the only thing I'm seeing here on the Discord currently is Tuesday. Jungle Strike on the Sega Genesis. So what do you have coming up after that? I will post in the Grim Beardson Discord when the next stream will be. If there is no updates, then it will be next Sunday. So we'll just have to go from there and see what the next week has in store for us. But for those of you watching on YouTube, there will be a subscribe button up there and a playlist over there where all of my Resident Evil playthroughs are going to go. Yes, Wednesdays and Thursdays, trying to get some games knocked out. After Jungle Strike, it'll be The Outer Worlds 2. That's right, I knew that game was coming out real soon, if it's not out already. And I know you've said a lot of good things about The Outer Worlds 1, and that's another game that I have, and I need to give it a shot. That might be something I play off-stream, and, well, I say off-stream, but it might be something I play in my free time, and maybe I'll stream directly from the PS5 to Twitch for that. I'm not sure yet. But that's going to be it. Grim, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the help. For those of you on YouTube, physical comes out Wednesday, so you want to start it that night. Oh, that's going to be fun to get it home and installed and everything ready for, the start time. That's going to be fun. So good luck. But that's going to be it. So until next time, I will see you all then. And make sure you check out the Grim Gamer during the week. He does good stuff over there. So until next time, stay suave.